that a 10-year-old would be watching this? In your lifespan of 50,000 years? Wow, you're so old. You could be my grandfather. That's funny. Okay, time to do the green little cubes. But yeah, basically, this is why I do the rambly videos where instead of just speeding it up, I talk while trying to do a focusing task. Because of the fact that I'm trying to put all of my effort into painting without messing it up, I say things a lot more out of pocket. Which, as long as I don't cuss, is actually really funny on video. It makes you want to watch my content more. Also, by the way, did you know that like none of my viewers are regular viewers? I looked at my statistics, and apparently, it's just zero. Like the YouTube stats or whatever that you can get on YouTube Studio. Yeah, I looked on there. Literally, no regular viewers. There are probably a couple out there that YouTube just hasn't picked up yet because it hasn't been long enough. I do have like 35 subscribers. There's got to be at least one of those that watches my videos somewhat regularly. I don't know. Maybe you all just watch my videos from seeing them the feed or getting recommended it from another video because of the fact that why else would you see this? Because of the fact my content constantly switches around between different concepts. Because I don't know, I don't talk about one singular thing. So a lot of the time, YouTube probably thinks that it's just someone who constantly flips content, and therefore we should only show them to new viewers. I know that certain people actually have a lot of regular viewers, and that's mostly their viewership with like Molly Burke. She's a blind content creator. She has progressive vision loss. Watch her if you like content like that. I do not have progressive vision loss, so unfortunately I cannot relate. Well, fortunately, I guess, because society isn't very accessible now, is it? But yeah, she makes pretty good videos. Honestly, she does a lot of like ramble stuff, but honestly, it's really fun and I enjoy her content. So if you like stuff like that, totally check her out. I know that like half of my content is just not quite half, I guess. A lot of my content is just like shouting out other YouTubers. I'm like, watch them, not me, which is probably why I don't have regular viewers. I talk about other people. But basically, she makes cool content. But yeah, I'm not very an interesting person. I haven't done a lot in my life. But all of my family members are decently interesting, except for like siblings or cousins, I guess. Um, I've done some like trips and stuff. I've gone places, but I haven't done a lot of actually super interesting things in my life, which I'm not saying is like a super bad thing. I like being at home, but yeah, like I've gone on trips basically, and that's it. Okay, yeah, it looks like I literally have no more places. Oh right, I'm stupid. I forgot about the little squares. I'm sorry, you probably hate me at this point because of the fact I keep screaming into my microphone. I should really not do that. Too bad, I guess. But the squares look nice. There are a couple little mess ups with the squares, but mostly the squares look nice. So I don't mind the squares. It's just everything else that I mind. I mind your existence, particularly. Why do you exist? Why can't everyone exist specifically the way that you do? You're perfect. Also, by the way, has anyone else heard of The Click? He's a Reddit creator. He does like reading memes on Reddit. And the one thing he says every video is he says like, "You smell very nice Ace today," and then says like a name. And don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Love it. So funny. But at the same time, it's genuine. Like he's genuinely saying it. He may not be able to actually smell you, but he smells your soul. You can tell why I watch his content. But next we're gonna do brown. Time to get the last color in, except for coloring the outside, but the last color, as in like the last one that is a color. We're going to try to figure out what colors we can use to fill in the ones that are white, because sure, we could technically have white ones, but I feel like it kind of degrades the mosaic. So I want to have no extra white ones, but one of them is right next to each other, so you can't do brown. But yeah, there's got to be one color that's like not connected to that specific one. So yeah. Honestly, the brown is a little not nice, but at the same time, I don't mind. It's fine. So yeah. How's life? I actually picked that up from a friend. I only do it because that friend would say it constantly. Literally every time there was a pause, she wouldn't just sit there. She would say, "So, how's life?" every time. And like, she had that little like popular girl way of saying it. Okay, let's see. So, this one we got red here. There is no yellow there. Let's get a yellow. So, get yellowed, bud. Okay, now that one. We and yellow, green, blue, brown. Oh no. It seems that one of them has literally every color around them. Red, yellow, green, brown, blue. Yep, literally. Well, not every color, I guess. Every color in my current paint set. Now, I don't want to make a new color. So, we're just going to have to go with green because it's diagonal. It's the only one that's technically not directly touching on both sides. So, cohesiveness. Okay. Oh, right. I was supposed to do the little dots with the brown. So, back to that. Oh, I didn't realize I was getting paint on my nail. I don't know if you can see that because it's pretty far. Also, by the way, maybe the thing for the end of this video can be showing you what it's like to see something without the mask plus with the mask as my outro. Because, like, I want you to see it for anyone who does not own my specific mask or a mask in general, so does not understand what it means to be slightly less able to see with one of these. You have to do it very specifically, or else the phone doesn't really pick it up correctly. Also, it will be only through one eye hole, so it won't be directly correct, but it'll be pretty close. And pretty close is the best we can usually do, so. I know that there are cameras that do like an effect that makes it look like you have two eyes or like, full screen. But because I have to split it up between both sides, I can't just do that. So we'll see how it goes. You'll see at the end of the video, I guess. Of course, it's only if you watch to the end, because I know a lot of people, apparently on a lot of channels, people don't watch the end of the videos. Now, I know a lot of you guys actually have a pretty good viewership rate. Like, you usually, if you watch the stuff, you usually watch the whole video. Although I don't have a ton of statistics from the long form because I get like an average of the most like 40, 50 views on most videos. There are a couple where I got a ton of views. And anyone who is here from one of those, thank you. Look, I have never got that many views on long form content. And I gotta thank you for that. Because one of them is at like 253 views now. And it's the make my bed with me one, for motivation purposes. You can be motivated to make your bed and watch me make mine for 3 minutes. Also, no, I was not saying words. I was literally just mouthing or something. I don't know what I was trying to say, honestly. Now it's time to do the outside. So we have and I'm counting the ligaments. Don't judge me. Oh, I forgot the tail. So we got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, brown. Perfect. I'm gonna do all the colors. This is gonna look insane. In the like going insane way, not like it's gonna look cool. It's gonna look killer. Okay, time for red. Also, by the way, if I censor a word, not in this video specifically, it's not because, oh no, I must protect the people. It's because I don't know what will keep me from getting seen by the most people. Because of the fact that I want as many people to be able to see my videos as possible. And some people won't be able to see it if YouTube decides that my video is not, in fact, 13 plus. It is for older viewers, which would be annoying. So, trying to avoid that. Da da. Da 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 da. I don't know what I'm doing, man. That's not a song. I just started saying that. I hope you watch my content purely for the fact that it's funny half the time. Like, I want to see those compilations of like Amy885 funny moments. Like, it's Amy Boston. Because it's like basically my at is Amy Boston 885, but my my user handle, the display one, is Amy Boston. So I averaged them together, but that doesn't really work. So yeah, I'd love to have those because it'd be so funny to just see like my funniest moments. I would love to watch those because I've seen them for like a lot of famous creators, and I'd love to see someone make one of those of me. If you do, try to comment on one of my videos that you have. I will find it and I will watch it if you say you've made one, because I would love that. It's like something I've always wanted to, like, see myself on someone else's viewership and be like, wow, look at this. Or even just like, the compilations of funny moments or whatever that I've seen for like the Sun and Moon Show or Lauren's Eastside, because they're funny and I love that. So if anyone wants to do this, that is seeing this video right here, you can look through as many videos as you want. I don't care how many moments there are. It could be 3 hours long. I will go over there and watch all of it. I can't comment unless I like ask to comment on currently I can't comment unless it's on one of my videos. But if I can figure out how, I will comment that I found it, or I will say in a video and I will shout you out for your compilation of funny moments of my videos. I will do it. If you make one and tell me that you've made one, I will find it. Try to give your user handle if you're using like an alt account to comment on my video. But if you say you've made one, I'll watch it for you. I'll shout you out in the next video if you want me to. If you tell me specifically not to in the video or in your comment, that's fine. And I'll give you a like or whatever. If you want, I can even shout you out in like a short or something, because I know more people watch my shorts. But if you want me just shout you out in a long form, if you're fine with me just shouting you out in a long form video, then all good and dandy, because I know a lot of people will be more ready for a shout out in this kind of content. So yeah, basically I just really want to see funny compilation of myself, and I know I have made very funny moments in these videos because of the fact I watch all of these back and I just see myself doing the silliest of things for no reason. Also, you can just do like look at all of the random edits I've made in some of my videos. Also, for anyone wondering, yes, I'm still going to post the rest of the Wooden Magnet ASMR series. It's coming. I just also wanted to make other videos. So, if you were wondering and they haven't all been posted by the time that I posted this, then yes, I am still going to post all of them. It's just 9 parts takes a while. As in, I've been editing them at a rate that someone who does this full time would consider slow. Also, I have a life, and so I don't want to just be editing in my house all day. I like doing things. Plus, I like chilling out and not feeling burnt out. So most of the time, I do not edit a ton of videos, because I know what happens when I edit a ton of videos is I start feeling burnt out. So this is the finished product. Honestly, really cute. It ended up looking nicer than I thought it would. So yay. Also, there are holes in the bottom for who knows what. But anyway, that's all. That's it. Nothing else to talk about, converse. So, goodbye, guys.
くるくるくるくるくるくるくるくるくる